Welcome to the Alyosha Society, where we are pursuing truth, beauty, and goodness through great literature. And now the Alyosha Society presents 5 in 5, where you get the who, what, when, where, most importantly, the why on great works of literature. In this video, we're going to be answering the question, why read Emma? Let's get right to it. Background and summary. First things first, I know what you're thinking. Okay, of the 6 Austen novels, why Emma? If you have a room full of Austen fans, you might hear fantastic arguments for each of them. I get it. I do. I really do. I enjoy all 6 of them. I am making an argument here for Emma as the novel that reveals Jane Austen at the height of her powers. Speaking of which, brief bio. Jane Austen, born in 1775 in Southern England, first year of the American Revolutionary War, by the way, if you want a little context. Her father was a minister, brother was a minister. In fact, there were a bunch of ministers in the Austen family. What's my point? Austen was surrounded by, and I believe, dedicated to the Christian faith. Her faith leaks out all over the place in her novels. Her best friend was her older sister, Cassandra, and you'll probably notice the occurrence of sisters in her stories. Eleanor and Marianne Dashwood, and Sense and Sensibility, Jane and Lizzie Bennet, Pride and Prejudice, and so forth. Jane Austen never traveled outside of England. She focused on local life, everyday relationships, neighbors, ministers, siblings, parents, couples in love. Emma is a tale of a spoiled, selfish young lady who sees herself as God's gift to matchmaking. She's arrogant enough to think that she can serve as a mentor to young Harriet and Cupid to everyone else. What she needs is someone who will not fawn over her. Yeah, rather someone who will hold up a mirror to her to reveal what she really is. Only then can she truly change, grow, mature. So why read it? Well, I've got 5 reasons, as you know. Let's get started. Number 1, best of the best. What do I mean by that? Well, we all know that Jane Austen's a great author. That goes without saying. As I said earlier, Emma is arguably the greatest achievement of this great author. It's always a thing of beauty to behold an artist at her peak. Best of the best. Number 2, marriage. All of Austen's novels end with a wedding. Sorry for the plot spoiler, but hey, come on. If you didn't already know that, you might want to get out more often. Or, wait, maybe stay in more often. Okay, whatever. Emma is a particularly powerful portrayal of the relationship between Christ and the church, husband and bride, sacrificial love, brutal honesty, unconditional forgiveness. It's a thing of beauty. Number 3, discernment. All 6 of Austen's novels challenge the reader to be discerning the character of others. Watch out for the snake in the grass. Women, especially, living in tremendous vulnerability in the early 19th century. Emma is no exception. People are not always as they appear. What are the clues and what are the keys to spotting the wolf in sheep's clothing? Number 4, the least of these. Emma is in part a book about how we treat the poor, the less fortunate. According to Jesus, there are a few commandments more important than taking care of the poor. And Emma's treatment of Miss Bates in this story is a painful yet necessary reminder of exactly how not to treat the least of these. Number 5, tough love. Faithful are the wounds of a friend. That's from Proverbs chapter 27, verse 6. Emma is a magnificent picture of what this actually looks like. Emma is harshly rebuked by her best friend, Mr. Knightley, after her totally inexcusable, belittling, cruel treatment of Miss Bates. You know, we all know it. It's very hard to live this out, but Jane Austen shows the reader how it can be done. There you have it. 5 reasons why you should read Jane Austen's Emma. Questions? Comments about my list? I'd love to hear them. I welcome them. Email me, bruce@alyoshiasociety.com.